Good morning from Panhandle Outdoors, America's only daily outdoor TV show. Your source for fishing, hunting, and information for folks who enjoy the great outdoors. Now sit back, relax. It's Panhandle Outdoors.
Good morning, folks. Welcome to Panhandle Outdoors. I'm Winston Chester. Glad you're here this Thursday morning, April the 9th, 2020. We're glad to be here. We've been hanging in there. I know everybody's having a tough time, but we're going to make it through this. So stay positive. We're going to get started with our weather. And listen, it's got a little bit of rain maybe coming tomorrow, but it's been a pretty week. And I hope we've had a chance to get out in the backyard and look at that big old moon we had last couple of nights. This has been really special. Taking a look at the high today, it's going to be 82 and low 59. Water temperature all week long is stuck on 70 degrees, which is good. Now, river readings by Mountain Dew, brought to us by Mountain Dew. Take it outside and do. So we're looking at our Appalachian Cold of Bluntstown, right at 10 foot and dropping out. And the Choctaw Caravelle, it's right at an even 5 foot and been pretty even the last couple of days. Our tide chart, brought to us by Kent Forest Lawn. We're finishing up our neat tide this week. Now Saturday's going to be a really strong tide, and all next week's going to be a strong tide. So it's going to be in good shape next week. Let's go into our fishing game time today, brought to us by Blue Water Outriggers. We're looking at 7:55 to 9:55 this morning, and later on tonight at 8:24 to 10:24. All right, we're going to take a break and we'll come right back and be with you with some really cool pictures. All right, welcome back. Of course, I want to start off by saying, let's do what we got to do as far as our share. Stay home unless it's essential. I know if you get a chance, you don't want to stay inside those walls. You want to get out and walk in the neighborhood, but keep your social distancing, keep away from people. And we've all been doing that, and we all want to do our share. This thing's going to be over with one day, or hopefully one day soon. But we got to do our share in not spreading this coronavirus. So we'll all be a lot better off when this is done. I know. But I'm getting a lot of feedback, and a lot of people emailing and texting and all that, and that's fine to do these kind of things. That's great to stay in touch with everybody. And got birthdays and all. We get to wish people happy birthdays. So anyway, here's one of the emails I'm going to read. This is a good one. This is Jeff Carroll, but up there, he calls it God's country, but I think we all think we live in God's country. Here, Jeff said, a coyote at my front door tonight. I had with the TV on. It took me a few seconds to comprehend that what I was hearing was outside. By the time I got to the door with a gun and light, he was just making it to the woods. I can't find our cat. Either he got him or he's so scared he will not show himself. We'll see in the morning. So I don't know if Jeff got his cat or not. Probably the cat got scared and got away. But we'll find out from Jeff what's going on. But those coyotes now, they're getting brave, so you got to be careful with them. All right, here we go. Our first picture. Up here, Joel and Juanita, they're up here. They're good fishermen. They went 3 times. Remember, he's the one that caught that big old catfish last year. Huge blue cat. All right, he said, I went 3 times this week. I caught the limit all 3 times. Great way to practice social distancing. You see what a pretty mess of fish up there off the Choctaw River, up in the Black Creek and Bunker area. Really nice fish. Good fishing up there. Kyle Pridgeon went over Lake Talcott and said, I've been one time. It's been over 8 years ago, and today was a blast. This past weekend. He got 6.4. Will be back soon. He's up okay. Here's Ned Maxwell up there in Chattahoochee. I have things to keep me busy while we are staying home. He's got chickens and a garden. Now that's a good looking garden, Ned. And again, these are good things we can do at home, and it brings us back to a lot of our roots and all, doing these kind of things. Up there in Chattahoochee, my cousins and all up there. How about Tammy and LaVon? They're famous for catching this many fish. I've sure enjoyed some social distancing this weekend. Beautiful weather, delicious food, and some much needed time on the water with some worms, crickets, and my number 1 fishing partner, LaVon Bilsma. Tammy Schubin Zackrell. Good job. Ladies, good. And I know they spread those fish out. A lot of folks ate those fish. Robbie Freed, my buddy Robbie, texted this to me. Yes, this is taking a day. This is a wild mandarin duck here in Bay County. I checked the box myself on Thursday for activity. Now look at that. That is something. I don't want to use the word fascinating, but it's fascinating to me to see that. You don't see those often in this area. Jaron Aguan, he caught my personal best and second best yesterday, a 40-pounder and an 18-pounder. What a fine trip and what a beautiful day on the water out there. Good job. William James said this, I thought you might enjoy a picture of one of these amberjack we caught trolling the other day. Now I told his dog enjoys it too. Trolling for amberjack. Good job. Bill Shields, our buddy Bill, now he caught these. I understand he was trolling a little bit up in the sand hills. A very enjoyable afternoon of social distancing up there in the sand hills. Good job, Bill. One more, my buddy Alan Hawkins. He don't say where it's at, but I imagine he's down there in Howard Creek. Okay, so what a good day at the creek. And we got one more. I'm gonna read you one more email I got. Let's see, we got it right here. This is from Captain Andy James. It's a long email. I won't read the whole thing. I'm running out of time. Just going to give you a report from last Thursday. So, well, let me read this on our next show, okay? Because I'm going to run out of time. We're going to set up a video. We got a little short video coming. Then we got the triple tail fishing in honor and in memory of our good friend Captain Chris Gouris. And Chris, I've had a lot of requests to show this again, and it was our last fishing trip together. I'm so glad we took it. We had a wonderful time, but we're going to show 5 minutes today, and then tomorrow we're going to finish showing all of it. So it's classic. It is a classic for Panhandle Outdoors. And what a great man and great fisherman Chris Gouris was. So we'll take a break, we'll come back with a short video, and then go into Captain Chris.
Camera time.
All right. Good morning, guys. JB,
Hey,
man, I could smell that when I got off the interstate.
yeah, we're at it here. We're gonna have some good eating here in a little while.
So what are we cooking today?
Well, we got the brim. Like we thought we had a lot of catfish, but it looks like we got more brim than this.
Brim. I love.
We got some trout. Got trout and brim and a little bit of catfish.
Ooh.
And, well, we got about 100 brim cooked.
Let me get a picture of the back of that shirt. Let me see, what does it say? The Bent Rod Fishing Club, the Funiac Springs, LDSC. Now what is that?
That's the LDSC, the Life and Riches Senior Center.
Oh, cool.
We're part of them.
That's awesome.
And we got the Cajun spicy meal on here.
Yeah.
Crispy, and it's gonna
You and James learned how to
good
swim.
eating.
Y'all been catching some good fish.
Look at this Panhandle Outdoor shirt. Hey, buddy, how you doing? Good to see you. Turn around and get a picture of the shirt.
He's not important to
We're proud of that. Tell folks who you are. Tell everybody who you are.
Freddie Baker.
Oh, Freddie. Been watching the show a while, haven't you?
For a while. For years.
For years. For years. All right.
I thought I had 2 days, and when I went to get them, got them thawed out, I had 30.
Have a sample. have a sample.
All right. Okay, you talked me into it. It ain't. So you like the little ones?
I love them.
I do too. They're gonna try to hide.
He calls them dinks and throws them back.
Well, that's the time you have to cut in half.
Then you about ready?
So where'd y'all catch all these? These are Choctahatchee River brim.
Sure are.
Every one of them.
You do your show this morning?
Yeah, we already done it and come up here to get something to eat.
You get up early every morning.
It's a good day already.
What day did we go fishing?
That's for you.
Yeah, day before yesterday? No.
3 days ago.
It was the day before the freeze.
Okay.
Y'all caught these when? When'd y'all catch them?
We caught 41 nice brim. That's some of them right here.
All right.
Now,
I'm catching on these crickets. Yeah, that's all we had.
I need to get these out of the fire.
Where's the great? Got an empty pot. They put those
I need some more of that.
yeah. want them battered or not?
That's gonna be some good eating, man.
Hot biscuit.
You know what that is?
What you cooking over there? Tell us folks who you are and tell about the hat.
I'm Jackie Watson. I bought this from Winston about 2 trips ago. I hit up here.
Hold it down like that. Yeah, I'm proud of that hat. Good job. We got it. Good group. JB, how often does your club meet?
Meet second Thursday every month.
Second Thursday every month.
Yeah, 1 o'clock.
1 o'clock. All right, we're on the hush puppies. I always know we're getting close when we get on the hush puppies. That's always a good sign.
Yeah, we always do them like, we don't ever cook potatoes. It takes so long, you know.
Yeah, I'm the same way.
We did them 1 year.
I was born ready to get ready.
By the time you get hush puppies and fish and all the other stuff go with it, you know.
Didn't know.
I'm over in dirt.
What kind of mix is that?
Sweet Betsy.
Sweet Betsy.
There's a package around here.
I saw it, yeah.
And this, you can't find it just anywhere.
45 years ago.
Oh,
And look at this spread.
With the camera.
Look at this spread. Whoa.
Yeah.
This is all the trimmings.
fish. I'm fishing down
Panhandle outdoors, and we watch him.
You got his name right too, didn't you? You got his name right this time. Too.
Yeah, I called him Winston.
You called him Chester.
Called him Chester down there on the program.
I've been called a lot of things.
So Larry,
I'm just gonna wait till you can't remember yours now.
he'll have a blessing. Yeah, Dad's gonna have a blessing for us, and we'll bring the fish out, and everybody just make itself at home.
We didn't even get my biscuit, did we need a right there.
Place where the bone plate.
Bone plate, see, James wants one too.
What kind?
I don't know how many people, I can't go back in there where they were laying.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know where Gina was, but she found the perfect gift for you.
Should I back up on this one?
Bob Rapper.
April Fool?
No, it's not an April Fool. It's just a little trinket to show our appreciation for you running the show.
Oh, great. I appreciate that.
Enjoy. I know you don't like to catch those things, but
All right, good job. Appreciation to JB for running the club.
I think he puts it on YouTube. It's about 6 of them I watch.
Oh, you watch the 6 to her, okay. Yeah, good deal.
Excellent program. Been on for a lot of years. And he's well known throughout the Southeast. We appreciate him coming up here and being with us.
Well, thank you very much. I appreciate that. Thank you. I appreciate the invitation. I always enjoy coming up here. Y'all just a great group of people up here. I wish every community had a fishing club like y'all do. That's just something very unique, and I know it takes them a little bit of work and all, but I see so many familiar faces every time I come back. The stories, I love listening to these stories and all, and I appreciate y'all watching the show and supporting it. And when y'all catch fish, y'all send them to me. We'll put them on the show. I know Larry's about to catch some pompano pretty soon over there, aren't you? Okay. And but that was some really good fish. Who caught the fish today that we ate? Who were the fishermen? All right. Well, it's a team effort, huh?
4 or 5 of us.
Okay. Well, thank all.
River fish.
Thank you very much.
One fish at Bob brought.
All right. Here's one of the regulars here. Tell our viewers about what you do and all.
Well, I'm Bobby Beasley. I'm the supervisor of elections in Walden County.
The supervisor of elections, and you're an active member of the Bent Rod Fishing Club.
Yes, I am.
And you were telling me now, your son and they caught some pompano recently.
Yes, last week they caught some at Seagrove. They sure did. Yes, sir.
What about you? What about you? I saw a picture of a big old red snapper. You got that picture?
Yeah.
See if you can pull it out. Here it is right here, folks. Now, when you catch that one?
That was the first week of the extended season.
Of the extended season. That was a nice one, the extended season.
Yeah.
That's a nice one right there.
About 60 feet of water.
It's 60?
Close to shore.
60 feet of water? Oh, I love these fishing stories. All right, thank you.
So if y'all be good enough to come up here in the front, start people in the front.
And you can go your car.
You go in the back. All right. Everybody, come on, Whistler.
Yeah, man, we need much.
What are we doing?
Go get a picture.
You want to get a group picture? You been catching any fish? You been catching any fish?
No, I hadn't even been.
Why not? You can't be a member of the club now. You don't go fishing.
It was too hot. So I told them I'm in the river so low you couldn't get your boat in.
Yeah. I'm just trying to get some good fishing stories.
The river, but it's too cold.
It was too low, too hot. Now,
I can tell you, the brim in Choctaw River has been very good up until this current cold snap.
Yeah.
We don't know what this is going to be, but up until last Friday, they were just riding like crazy.
oh, that's great. That's great.
Oh,
Yeah, tell about your prize.
I want to.
Yeah, I'll take a picture of you.
That's cool.
Over. It's like, oh my God, he's been for a while. After I watched everything, I just got one, but I don't want one.
That's really cool.
You actually recognize that to be a crappie right off. You can't tell what they are.
It is a wet, rainy morning in Apalachicola right here at the boat landing under the bridge. Folks are starting to get out there already, and we're trying to set up a triple tail fishing trip. But skies don't look good. There's one little bright spot, everything else is dark. All right, folks, easing out of the channel here at the bridge. I'm with my longtime friend, Captain. I used to not call him Captain, but now Captain Chris Gurris. Good morning, buddy.
Good morning.
Man, we've been planning this a while. We finally got around to it.
Yes, sir. Glad to have you with me.
We go way back with our kids back in school and all. And, and what's your background? You've been around such a long time.
Well, I was raised by Greek immigrant parents working in the restaurant business all my life, and I've fished half of my life, and I'm ending up the rest of my life going to be fishing for a living.
And you've been working on, you got, of course, 2 boys and 2 girls. I all went through most. I knew all 4 of them, great kids. But now you've always been a triple tail man.
Yes, sir, I have. Wintertime, I do a little bit of speckled trout and redfish fishing, but from mid-May to mid-October, I'm a triple tail fanatic.
We've talked about it for years and all. Our boys used to fish together some, I remember. Listen, we're going to, what's the name of your guide service, by the way?
Tide Creek Charters.
Tide Creek Charters, okay. So we're going to head out, and we all love Apalachicola Bay. But you fish this one and Oklahoma Bay, right?
I do, but Apalachicola Bay is a very rich fishery. Very.
Yes, it is. All right, looking forward to this morning. Our weather's going to break on up. All right, folks, I know you're not going to believe it, but I promise you this is true. This is true. We actually threw it out, and we caught a triple tail in our first 10 seconds of fishing because I counted them. Chris, that was 10 seconds. All right, well, let's show folks what a triple tail looks like. I mean, all my life of fishing, I've never caught one in the first 10 seconds. There it is. Beautiful triple tail. All right, so what we got? How big is it?
15 inches.
15 inches. And the legal size is?
18.
18. So you're going to put a tag in them?
I'm going to tag him.
Okay. All right, that's all you do then.
That's
just
it.
Poke
And
it
we're
right
going to set him free.
Now you've got these numbers, right? These tag numbers. There you go. Throw them right back. That is cool as a cucumber right there, folks. All right, now what are you doing next? You're going?
I'm writing down the location of where I caught him.
Okay.
And his length and the date. What is the date?
The 12th. Yeah, June the 12th. So you just keep it there in your little pad.
And then we'll load up another. We'll get another tag ready because we're going to go back up.
Okay, so that's how they're like in a little booklet. Okay, and then the tag is there. Okay, I see. I didn't know that.
Lab, and they're sponsored by the University of Southern Mississippi.
Okay.
They have a lab in Ocean Springs, Mississippi. And they'll work with you and get you all the tags you want.
Cool. All right, Chris. I forgot, we're losing count. What number is it? What is that one?
Hold still, I'll tell you.
Got a tag in it.
15 inches.
All right. We've been dodging the thunderstorms. One way over there, east of us. That one to the.
You got one there?
We're between 3 thunderstorms.
Thanks for watching America's only daily outdoor TV show, Panhandle Outdoors with Winston Chester, featuring hunting, fishing, and other activities and information to help you enjoy the great outdoors. Join us next time for Panhandle Outdoors.